Okay. Think we're good. Yeah, we are live. We're live. Okay. All right. So, lots to cover. A little too much to cover. And a lot to teach. A lot to talk about. So, first things first, thank you guys for coming. I will wait for my first few people to join. Let me know if they can hear me loud and clear. And then we will pretty much get started right away. So I'm assuming that's Adele since he's always first. Oh, today we have Shad. Hey Shad, can you hear me loud and clear? What are we saying? Oh, Adele's second. Close enough, Adele. You were close enough. All right, so can you guys hear me? Are we good? Everything good? You guys can see my stream? All checking out? Perfect. Cool. Thanks, guys. Okay, so all right, so yeah, let's talk about yesterday's trade setup. Let's talk about what exactly is going on in the market. The war, is it over? Are we going to zero? Everything that you guys have concerns of. And of course, buying opportunities, spot positions. This guy said, hi, kitten. That's actually crazy. All right, so what we're going to be doing is, of course, talking about Bitcoin first. Let's talk about Bitcoin first, and I'll talk about Ethereum, and then we can kind of go from there. As always, if you guys could like this video just so it pushes the algo out more, it'd be much appreciated. So from yesterday on Bitcoin, I mentioned to you guys what we're looking for, simply put, was a 3-test opportunity. So I'm going to start from here. So we'll start from here, and then we'll continue on to what exactly happened. So the third test, you can see on 63.3, we closed above that zone. That, do you guys remember from my previous lesson, was when you're bouncing on support and you have 3 wicks that close above and you're over leveraged from your exponential moving averages, 9 out of 10 times you'll actually see a retest into the EMA, and then of course the deciding factor. What I mean by that is, from a bullish case scenario, if of course we broke back above the EMAs and bounced on support, we just simply long. If of course the market structure ends up rejecting, then a structure break of the wick lows again, we see a bearish engulfing. And you guys already knew 62.6 was a major support zone, right? We were pretty much talking about this level for the past few days. I'll talk about Ethereum in a second, but that was the main level we had to watch. I gave you guys a warning as well that if this level structure ends up breaking, guys, look at this disgusting BART. This is going to be a nasty BART if it does end up playing out. And now, before anyone jumps ahead and says, whoa, there was a war, Iran, Israel. Okay, realistically though, yes, I understand that there was a war or whatever's happening today, to me, it's all noise. Because again, the idea of the fact that, oh, today's the day where the market collapsed. No, look, we've been short this whole way towards the downside. You guys know in the Telegram, we've pretty much just been shorting the whole move set. We've been bearish, and of course, we knew that 62.6 was tested multiple times. And that, of course, was the reason we saw that break formation. That doesn't mean the fact that it didn't have anything to do with it. It did. That's where the volume comes in. That's where you see market panic. That's where you see the capitulation candlesticks. Now, looking at Bitcoin, though, simply put, we ended up retesting our exponential moving averages. I told you guys, look, it's a good time to take your profits because we don't know whether or not we're going to break above. We simply know that we're trading into the EMAs. We locked that profit. Now, today, this level trade was very simple. I mentioned to you guys early this morning, guys, look, Bitcoin and Ethereum are looking to retest the lows of 62.6 as well as 25.36. We simply shorted into that level. That's all we really did. Now, this was very interesting. That, of course, along with today's news, we saw a break structure. Immediately as we saw the break, I messaged the Telegram and I said break. As soon as I said that, everyone ended up looking for those shorts. And the reason why I tell you guys and give you guys these levels for Bitcoin and Ethereum is because I want you to start practicing and trading on your own. Even before I said break, 3 people messaged me with some insane profit and said, look, Pingu, I traded before you even said it. That's what I want you guys to start doing by yourself. But looking at Bitcoin, you can see we broke structure of 62.6. Remember what I said? There was nothing stopping Bitcoin from dropping back into the lows, because from the range break, you can see that when we had this explosive bullish engulfing, this was a manipulation candlestick. What happened was the same liquidity was being tapped within this range again. Now we are trading into 60.4. This, of course, is an extreme drop. Extreme, because you can see that Bitcoin's almost dropped around $4,000 today. And this is a perfect example of why I tell you guys. Everyone's like, oh, Pingu, we're oversold. Pingu, we're oversold. Can it go any lower? Yes, it can. This is a prime example of how it can go lower. And you guys are seeing this right now. You can see RSI was oversold. It got even more oversold. And guess what? It got even more oversold. So RSI is simply just an indicator. We do not enter our trades based off one indicator. How we did enter our trade, though, was, of course, the fact that we knew that if the structure ends up breaking up 62.6, our wick low is going to be down here around the 59.4. Can that happen into Asia hours? For sure, right? You have to understand that half the world is still asleep. So easily we could see a smaller pullback and then another range break back towards the downside. That's what we have to be careful on Bitcoin. The question, of course, becomes is what is the bounce level? Where are we going to bounce? Where do I buy? What do I do with my spot positions? Let me simply put it, ladies and gentlemen, this is not good. This is not good by a landslide, and I'll explain to you guys why. Number one, this bar formation that's playing out, the low of the bar is around 59.2, okay? 59.2 is the low of the bar. You can see that last time Bitcoin ended up breaking below the low, so right here, same bar formation idea. The last time we ended up breaking below at 59, we saw a capitulation going all the way down into 48,000. That is an extreme. That is an extreme. I'll say it again. That is an extreme. But yes, things can definitely get a lot more uglier from here. But what you simply just need to do, pay attention now, this is very important, is look at the daily time frame. Looking at the daily for Bitcoin, you can see that we are trading below our 20 exponential moving average. But if you respect the wick, so most likely what will happen is we'll probably retest around 59.2. And we'll probably end up seeing some sort of relief rally. The reason why I'm saying a relief rally in the certain condition is because of the fact every single person is screaming to short. Every single person is shorting. Everyone is looking for those shorts. And that's where things become dangerous. We already know that when everyone is doing one thing, we tend to do the opposite. Everyone was bullish here, we were bearish. Everyone was bullish here, we were bearish. Everyone was bullish here, we were bearish. And now, where the time is to obviously look for a possible relief rally, everyone is bearish. So that's where I pretty much want to put my emphasis on for you guys is, yes, things are bad right now, but pay attention to the wicks. You can see that around 59.4 and 59.2, there was a whole lot of confluence within this region. A ton of rejection candlesticks and support candlesticks. That is most likely the region we will end up testing for any sort of relief rally later into tonight or of tomorrow. Now the question, of course, of war. Look, I'm not a political person, right? I'm not going to say whatever's going on, whatever. My point is, every single time that there's been some sort of black swan event or some sort of war article posted, everyone panics, right? That's the whole point of the market panic. What my suggestion to you guys is ignore the noise and focus on major zones. And what major zones is, what I mean by that is, for example, on Ethereum. Look, Ethereum's trade today was very simple. We knew the fact that, look, this is a much cleaner setup in terms of an explanation. 2536 broke. Remember what I told you guys in yesterday's stream or whatever, whenever I posted yesterday's mention, that look, 2536 has been tested so many damn times. One, look at this. First test, second test. What happens on the third test? The third test, we tend to see a breakdown formation, right? And on that third test, you can see we saw that breakdown formation. And look, there was nothing stopping Ethereum from breaking because in between these levels, there was absolutely nothing here in resistance. Just like you can see previously here. And look at this, right? These manipulation candlesticks, you can see that Ethereum ended up, as soon as it broke above 24.29, it didn't stop. We continued all the way into the highs of 25.92, and then we bounced. That's how I knew this is now a midterm support. I drew the line. The same way I knew that when we were rejecting this level, this was a midterm resistance. And now you can pay attention. Look at where Ethereum originally on the first drop, so the first retest of resistance, look at the levels it tested. The two levels were 25.92 and 25.36. So as a trader, you would pay attention to these two zones and you would just simply draw a line. That doesn't mean the fact that you enter trades based off this level. No, it's just an idea formation for you. Okay, look, this is where the range consolidation is going to be. You can see the secondary range was 27.11 and of course 26.68. That's your midterm supports. Easy peasy, right? Easy peasy. And now look at it from this perspective, okay? Everyone pay attention. When Ethereum was failing to break above 27.11, look what happened. We went from retesting the 26.68 as support to now flipping it as resistance. That is your clue number one. Clue number one was the fact that Ethereum flipped from support to resistance. That simply meant that, of course, bulls were losing pressure. Number two, look what happened. We were trading below exponential moving averages, right? We started trading below the EMAs and started to use them as resistance as well. Clue number two. Clue number three was, simply put, we already tested this level 3 times, right? So this would become the third test opportunity. Clue number three, to enter a short position. That is 3 reasons onto why to flip from a bullish setup to a bearish setup. The only time we were bullish was if we broke above 27.11 and used it as support, which we did not. That's where a lot of traders struggle, is the bias, right? Everyone was screaming, this bull run has started. This is going to be like 2021. This is a beautiful long position. Everyone swing trade. No. We got wrecked, right? A lot of people got wrecked here because, simply put, they were not patient. These are false breaks. We've seen these false breakouts happen at an extreme rate on Ethereum so many times. And now you can see that, of course, with the current drop formation, a lot of people are probably struggling to understand what exactly happened. They're going to blame something, and guess what's going to be blamed? Oh, the war, Iran, this, missiles, that. No, realistically, Jimmy, whatever, look, we were bearish. We were bearish the whole time. We were bearish the whole time from 27.11 down. Even today, from the break formation, it was a simple short setup. It blows my mind. I was looking on Twitter today, and it absolutely blows my mind how many people got wrecked today. It's unreal, because this, simply put, okay, sure, you couldn't have seen, obviously, the news today, but look, as long as you're right about the trade area, it simply plays out. Right? That's really it. As long as you're correct, these chop situations, everything happens between, doesn't really matter. As long as you're right about the trend, you're going to make money. And that's exactly what happened today on Ethereum. Now look, 24.29 is a major support on Ethereum. A break structure of this, guys, it gets even uglier. I'm sorry to say it's going to get uglier if we lose 24.29. A break structure of 24.29, look what happened. Same sort of situation, right? Look, on the break towards the downside at 25.36, there was nothing. Just like on the break of 24.29, guess what? There is nothing. And that's where things get dangerous, because this wick, if it were to happen later tonight, is going to get extremely dangerous. It's going to get extremely dangerous, and there's going to be a lot of market panic. Now, I don't want to cause panic between this chat, right? We're very simple. We're emotionless traders. That's how we teach you. That's how we will stick to it. But you need to understand something. Now, remember when I teach you guys something, look at this. What do I always tell you is to look at the bigger picture. And what is the bigger picture right now on Ethereum? You zoom out. What do you notice? Okay, this is a lesson. I want to see how many of you are actually learning from this. I'm going to zoom out on Ethereum, and it's a naked chart, right? So look, it's a naked chart. I'm not going to say anything. What do you guys notice, and which level are we paying attention to? In the back of our mind, where do we need to pay attention to? Look at Ethereum's chart. Where are we looking? Where are we looking, guys? Where are we looking? Tell me the level. Tell me the level we're looking at in this whole structure right now. I will say starting from here and down. Where are we looking? Ah, there it is. There it is. There it is. Good shit. Good shit. It is 21.22. It is this zone right here. And why are we looking at that zone? Is because it is now officially going to be the third test opportunity. What happens on the third test a massive breakdown structure. That is what I personally am worried about, and that's what I'm personally watching for Ethereum. Now remember, we don't know it's going to break, but what we do know right now is we're fighting for 24.29. So do you see what I'm trying to explain to you guys? Is as long as you're right about the trend, it doesn't really matter, as you're going to make money. But if you start counter trading, this is where it gets dangerous. If you start counter trading yourself now on Ethereum and saying, whoa, we're completely oversold, I'm going to long, right? That's where the dangerous part comes, because guess what? If you enter a long here without the third candle close, let's just say you enter a long here and Ethereum breaks structure, then you enter a long again and it breaks structure again. Now you're in a real panic case, because guess what? Let's assume Ethereum is now here at 2340. What do you think every single trader is going to be paying attention to? They're all going to be looking at these wicks down here and saying, oh shit, this is a third test. What's going to happen to you? It's going to break structure. You're going to get liquidated. Do you see why I explained to you guys this? Like, you want to be very cautious when you're trading these levels, because again, it can get extreme, but these are opportunities. These are very simple opportunities. If I were you, I would already be starting to draw out my supports down here, looking at the areas where we saw the bounce and starting to analyze and say, okay, if this structure breaks, I short. If this structure breaks, I short. If this structure breaks, I short. That's exactly what we did today. Look, nothing's changed, right? We broke structure short, broke structure short, broke structure scalp short. It's the same thing. It's literally the same exact setup every single time. And it's not rocket science. This stuff is very, very simple. Now, looking at Ethereum though, right? So same thing, I talked about it earlier this morning. On the daily, we had to hold the EMAs. We are definitely not holding the EMAs. Unless, of course, some sort of peace treaty or something happens. That's where the volume comes in. We start closing back above EMAs. Most likely what's going to happen tomorrow is we're going to see some sort of relief rally, Again, where exactly is it going to happen? That we don't know, but there is going to be some sort of relief rally. I'm betting somewhere down here where we start seeing some sort of bullish buy pressure coming in the market, because that would mean Bitcoin has dropped from 64 down to 58. But this also doesn't mean that, okay, ladies and gentlemen, we start longing, right? Because again, we have to understand that Bitcoin has done this before. Bitcoin has broken from 65 within the past a week or 5 days down to 48. It can get worse, and that's why we have to be very cautious. We have to be very cautious with our trade setups. You don't necessarily want to be a bottom shorter. What you simply want to do now is two sort of situations, okay? Let me explain. Number one, we get a third candle close above this region. So around this region right here, a third candle close. You can possibly look for long setups into the EMAs. Or, like a normal person, this is at least what I would do, personally my recommendation, is don't do shit. Don't do shit. Just let the market come to you. Simply put, wait for the exponential moving averages to be retested as resistance, re-enter the shorts. If they reject, re-enter the shorts. What do you have to lose? Nothing, right? Because this is now a downtrend. Rejection, 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 rejection. You see how the EMAs are going to push towards the downside with this? Simply put, as long as the EMAs are trading below, we're just shorting all the way to the downside. Remember, I taught you guys this, and I told you guys this of why I scalp trade, right? A lot of you guys are like, oh, Pingu, how do you do this, whatever. This is scalp trading. This is literally what it looks like. All we do is just enter shorts on the way towards the downside. If you start entering a swing position here, let's just assume like you're a swing trader, you enter a swing position here, market bounces, now you're wrecked, right? Versus you just entering shorts all the way towards the downside. As soon as the market bounces into EMA, you close your trades, call it a day. You see why I teach you that? Is because this way, in terms of an entry, you won't struggle with it. You won't struggle. You don't have to overthink anything. And again, before anyone says, oh, the fees are too much. Listen, if you're not on Jumpex, that's up to you, right? The whole point of Jumpex with this channel is they literally offer us the lowest amount of fees. So there should be no complaints from anyone on why we can't scalp trade. Super simple. I'm going to read the chat real quick. All right. Do we short even if the RSI is, Adele already explained that RSI is just an indicator. Can you explain the difference between trading into a support or resistance or entering after it breaks away? That's the part I'm confused. Okay, XE, great question. Let me explain to you real quickly how that looks like, okay? I'll give you Ethereum as an example. Okay, so this is a very simple trade, right? So and I'm going to show you this example because we did this today. So I sent you guys the Telegram message around here, I think, 2560, and I said, look, same thing, right? This is now a third test opportunity. I'm pretty bearish. If structure breaks, things are gonna get very interesting. That's what I texted you guys this morning. So I told you can look for short scalps here. So what that means was simply you can enter shorts here, you can play them into 25.36, and you can close that trade. Now, if 25.36 broke, which it did, you can enter a short again into the break of the structure. And the reason we do this is because we were not guaranteed the break. And I'll give you guys a perfect example of this trade going opposite if you didn't practice this rule set. Look at this wick right here. So you can see, if you shorted at 25.60, whatever the range was, you shorted into 25.36, beautiful, right? You're locked in your profit, everyone's happy. We saw the break structure, right? But guess what? The trade reversed. That's why you have to be very cautious, right? You want to be super aggressive on the break. Today, now if you pair that up with everything I've taught you, you would have noticed that, whoa, wait. This is the third test. So what are the chances of us bouncing here again? They get slimmer every test, right? Every single test they get slimmer. And then you use that to your advantage. You know that that trade is going to be ending up shorting into the support. If the structure breaks, great. Who cares? You've already broken the support. We can short again. Awesome. That's what we did. We shorted again into 24.29. Very, very simple trade. And then some of you, which is very interesting, some of you actually went long here at 24.29, which is a little shocking to me because it's extremely dangerous to do, mostly given the way the news was today. And I'm proud of you guys for those of you that did catch that, because again, I don't teach you guys this, but some of you have learned how I trade and now you've started doing it, which is awesome, right? You can trade into a major daily support, lock in that quick scalp position, and then close that trade. That's super simple to do. Yes, it is very profitable, but the scary part of that is if the structure broke again, then you were in danger. That's why I don't teach you guys that trade setup. That's for like a little bit more of an advanced lesson, which I will get to later in a few videos. But right now, we're just simply talking about the main setups, right? So these are things like, that's where like the over trading comes from, and that's why I teach you guys we're not doing, and I don't want you guys to do either. So that's why I just try to, like, I know it's there. I know some of you guys have asked me, hey, Pingu, why are we not just longing on your supports? Because that's over trading. But yes, it works. Yes, you're profitable, but sooner or later, it's not going to work, and you're going to catch the wrong bid. And that's what I mean by that. So I hope that makes sense to you. Pingu, is there any case we never get alt run this time and we keep holding alts to zero? Genuinely curious. So Fatty, I feel like this question has been asked to me so many times, so many years. Like, no, there's obviously going to be an alt season. Yes, the current conditions make it look like it's doom and gloom, but you have to understand that elections are coming up within the next few months. It is going to be an extremely volatile period. And just like it's extremely volatile, just like we saw Bitcoin and Ethereum drop $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 today, just like on the way towards the upside, all it takes is one 4-hour candlestick where you go from 59 to 62. The market changes extremely fast, right? That's why I always tell you guys is put your emotions aside. The market can bounce extremely fast. What you need to pay attention to is where are your buying opportunities. Now, looking at Bitcoin and Ethereum at the current zone, if I was a spot trader, would I be entering here? Sure, I can end maybe 10% here. I would probably be entering a little bit more of my position here. And a worst case extreme for Bitcoin and Ethereum, possibly down here, is where I'd be looking for huge swing positions. Now, in terms of altcoins, it's unfortunate, right? I talked about this in yesterday's video on Doge. It wrecked, absolutely wrecked. Simply put, 0.11 is going to be tested. I mean, it definitely tested and definitely broke, which kind of sucks for a lot of people. But it is what it is, right? I told you guys at 0.13, guys, take your damn profits, because that's a weekly resistance. Take your damn profits. We played this trade perfectly. There was no reason to hold Doge, right? There was no reason to hold Doge in a leveraged position all the way towards the upside now just to get liquidated on the way towards the downside. That's why I always tell you guys, look, please take your profits. I tell you guys this as much as I can, is because if you have $300 as an example on the table, you have $300 on the table, you want to go to bed, why the hell would you not take that $300? Because that's $300 you never had before. I don't understand why some people hold their trades overnight and then they get confused why they end up losing it. It's very important to be a disciplined trader and take as much profits as you can. I keep telling you guys, take as much profits as you can. Yeah, I mean, in terms of meme coins just do their own thing. They don't really care. Like, Popcat is surprisingly holding extremely well, but this might not hold for long, right? If we break structure again, you'll probably see Popcat drop in 1 4 hour, just like this, right? So look, the same thing, same idea, right? it was chopping sideways, and then as soon as it broke, then it just kept going. It just kept going all the way down from $1 down to 25 cents. Nothing is like, you know, like I love when people say, oh, no, my coin's different. No, it's not. Your coin's not different. And you'll feel the pain once, you know, we are guaranteed on the breaks. You'll feel the pain sooner or later. If 24.29 breaks, are we short scalping in the next support? So again, I just talked about this, is if 24.29 breaks, we're already so overly extreme. You can enter some short scalps, but just be aggressive. You don't want to get caught out here. Like I just told you, me personally, what I'm going to be doing is just waiting for the EMAs to be retested and then re-entering the shorts, because at that point, I know the worst case extreme. Me entering a short here or a short here just to catch like what? Like $20 on Ethereum, it's not worth my time. It really isn't, right? It's not worth the chance of possibly recovering. That's why you need to start understanding too as traders is look at your risk to reward, look at where you're entering, and look if it's worth it. Scalping is amazing. It's super, and you guys see it. Some of you guys makes like, you know, $400, $500, $600 a day, and now you're seeing the power of why scalping works so well. But you also have to be dangerous. It goes both ways. So that's my opinion, right? That's why I teach you guys is not over trading. I'm sure every single one of you that are watching this at least shorted something today. Do your monitors chart all the... Sorry, I'm just reading the chat. Do you monitor the charts all day or set up some... No, Fix, I actually don't. Low-key, the only time I look at my charts is when one of you message me. I literally don't even look at the charts. Because, like... Okay, you guys want to know a secret? You know, there's 33 of you in this call. You guys want to know a secret? I haven't told anyone this. Like, straight up. You guys want to know something? When I make my YouTube videos, you know what's crazy? Is I wing it. And what I mean by that is I literally just wake up, open the chart. I haven't looked at the chart. I just open the chart and I click the record button. And that's what I'm saying is like, it gets to a certain level over the years where you don't need to stare at the charts all the time. You just know what's happening. My charts are extremely naked, but I don't prepare for my videos. I don't even prepare for these live sessions. I just record and I just talk. And that's it. It ends up playing out as it is. Yes, it's just random, right? But that's what I'm saying. It's not rocket science when you trade like this, because you know what's going on. Regardless of what's going on in the world and what's going on in the elections and yada, 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 it doesn't matter. You know where your support and resistance lines are. You know where the bounces are. You know where to enter. And that's it. It's very simple. Yes, those factors play. Yes, you can make a lot more money on breaks when the elections are playing, when the war starts. That stuff happens. But look, the idea is we were bearish for a week. This whole war situation, news, whatever, just started today. Yes, there were tensions, the missiles, whatever. It doesn't matter what it was. It just started today. So the people say, well, you profited because of the missiles. No, it's not. You're dumb. You're actually dumb if you say that. Because realistically, we've been short for a week. We've been shorting this market for a week. We knew that level structures were breaking. Why the hell would we not be looking for bearish setups? It doesn't make sense. Anyways. Okay, I'm just going to read the chat. Yeah, pretty much, exactly. So, we're at 27 minutes. Any questions? I will upload Doge. Don't ask me to analyze Doge and don't ask me to analyze anything. Right now, guys, is realistically just not a time to be entering your altcoins. Let the big players play as in Bitcoin and Ethereum. Let them play out. Let them decide where exactly we're going, and then you guys can enter your Doge. Remember, everyone kept saying, "Oh my God, Pingu, you don't make Doge videos anymore. Pingu, you don't make Doge videos anymore." Yeah, because Doge was literally going sideways for like a month straight. And then I made a video like 3 days before the break. That's why when I upload a video or when I send you guys a Telegram message, it's because I have waited, I have monitored, and I've understood that, okay, when this specific level breaks, I'll start talking about it again. Because that's where your money is. That's where you're going to make money. There's no reason for me to upload a video or a message, be like, okay, guys, we're consolidating. The next day, okay, guys, we're still consolidating. No one wants to hear that shit. You know what I mean? I know half of you guys have your Telegram messages notifications on for me, and I don't want to waste your time. That's my number one thing. I don't like wasting anyone's time, right? Me personally, I don't like my time being wasted, so I expect the same from you guys. Why the hell would I bother you and be like, oh, by the way, we're doing... No. When I send a message, it's about money. I'm here to make you guys money. That's it. I don't ask for anything. My goal is to make you guys profitable traders. And I'm seeing that a lot of you guys are turning into profitable traders. 5 of you messaged me today and showed me your accounts. I am happy and I am proud of you guys. But again, just because you're winning for the past few weeks doesn't mean you start getting aggressive with your leverage. Does not mean you start getting cocky with your trades. You need to take a break. Take a break. If you need to lower your leverage, lower your damn leverage. And again, given the market volatility right now, there's no reason for you guys to be 100x leverage, okay? And 125x Thursdays does not count, so don't come at me like that, okay? I'm just letting you know, there's no reason for you guys to be on 30, 40, 50, 60, 70x leverage when the current trade setups are already so volatile. That stuff makes sense when the market is sideways. Sure, go ahead, do your fun, you know, do whatever you want. But when the market's already so damn volatile, where we're already seeing Bitcoin and Ethereum drop 3, 4, 5, 6%, why the hell are you on such high leverage? It does not make sense to me. But again, everyone trades as they are. I'm not going to babysit people's trades. If you are making money from me, I'm happy. It doesn't matter to me at the end of the day what you do. As long as you make money, I'm good, right? So, which is the best place to trade for beginners? Terry, these sessions right here are probably your best friend. They're all recorded. You can watch all of them. There's like probably like 30 or 40, and they're all education based and analyzed and me explaining stuff. There's also like a course I made on YouTube. It's free. Before anyone runs away, it's free. It's like two or three episodes. I think I got like 3 episodes in, and then I got busy with the wedding. But yeah, that course is still up. Like, I haven't deleted the videos. But yeah, that's also a great place to start. But the Telegram is probably going to be your best friend, even as a beginner. The thing is about the Telegram is no matter what kind of trader you are, if you're a beginner, if you're, you know, someone that's been in the market for a year or someone that's been in the market for 5 years, there's definitely something for you to learn or at least pick up from the Telegram. And that's why I make it. I always talk to you guys like I'm talking to a beginner, and I always explain the trade setups like an intermediate. So this way it works best for everyone, right? And that's just how it is. It's always going to be. So because I understand like every day we get more people in the Telegram, and some people might not understand the lingo. So I just try to make it as simple as I can just for everyone's sake. No, I'm fatty. I'm saying like I was busy with the wedding prior. Yeah. So I was with it. I'm trading on Venmo. Is that dumb? Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's dumb, Phantom, but Phantom, like, okay. I feel like a broken record. Guys, please listen to me. Please, please. If you like money, please listen. Okay, stop trading on Coinbase. Stop trading on KuCoin. Stop trading on Venmo. Stop. I don't understand. Like, just stop. Like, it's not hard. Guys, you are losing money. The fees are insane. Go to Telegram, click on this stupid message I put in the pin, and literally just click on the link. And that's it. It's super simple. Leverage trading, like, it's super simple. It's like 5 minutes of your time. Like, it's super simple, right? You don't need to be doing all these weird exchanges. And I had someone message me, like, hey, I'm trading on like Trust Wallet. I'm like, what? Like, oh yeah, I'm entering spot trades on Trust Wallet. I'm like, bro, what? Like, that doesn't even make sense. Like, yeah, like, trust me, guys. Trust me, please. Like, do yourself a favor. Just click that. Phantom, no problem. Coinbase charge to buy, charge to sell, charge to withdraw. Yeah, Kamen knows. You guys know Jumpex is goated, and that's why I keep moaning about it. I'm like, guys, just please, just use Jumpex. For your bags, just use Jumpex. Save your money. Okay, enough about exchange talk. Okay. Is everyone on the same page? Does everyone understand what's going on and what we're expecting? It is recorded if you missed it. What time is this? 5:30. Yeah, it's about 30-minute session, so we're pretty much clear now. But is everyone on the same page? Has everyone learned something today? We're all good? Actually, wait. Before we jump off, how many of you made money today? Put 1 if you made money, put 2 if you didn't. I'm just curious. There's like 35 of you in here. How many of you made money and how many of you didn't today? So 1 if you made money, 2 if you didn't. All right, Fart Pudgy definitely made a lot, clearly. Okay, so everyone. Wow, everyone made money. Okay, that's awesome. Oh, Fix didn't. It's okay, Fix. Bo didn't. That's okay, guys. Like I said, I always explain to you guys this a lot. And I will tell you this again. Just because you didn't make money today doesn't mean you're not going to make money tonight or you're not going to make money tomorrow. The whole point of these setups and trades and live streams and everything is for you guys to learn. Because you guys seen, sometimes it's just too much, right? I go MIA for like a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. You don't hear from me. I don't make videos. I don't make trades. I just disappear. And that's, it is what it is. But realistically, every single time I disappear, I know that you guys are in good hands because I know that you've learned so much, right? There's so much information on this channel, guys. 2,400 YouTube videos I made. 2,400 YouTube videos I have made. There is enough education in here for you to last a lifetime. Just learn. Just follow along and learn. Follow the Telegram and learn. It's all free. Everything is free in here. Anyways, awesome, Fart Pudgy. Love it. Yeah, I think that's for a lot of people. I really do think that was for a lot of people trading wise. It just kept going, and I was just like, damn, sure, damn, and then like I just kept saying that because it just kept going. I was like, man, I know you guys made a lot of money, and I'm so happy for you guys. I genuinely get so happy for you guys when I see you guys make money. So, anyways, all right, I'm gonna go chill for a little bit. Thank you guys so much for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. I will make Doge video, I promise, before I end up leaving for the rest of the day. Because yesterday I know I was late, or the day before I was late. Something I was driving, and I was like, damn, I should have made it. I will upload that for you guys. And once again, if you guys want to pay me back, you guys want to donate, all I need for your donations is your like. Just like my videos, and that's it. That's your form of paying me back on my YouTube videos. Just throw a like and a comment every time I upload. That's all I ask. All right. Anyways, you're welcome, guys. And I hope you guys enjoy your days. And we will talk again later tonight in Asia hours. I will upload the chart again. Right now, I'm just going to let the 5 o'clock noise play out. And then we'll talk in like 2 or 3 hours. Okay, bye-bye.